Hello again, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Stanley Parable. Let's see where we end up today.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Nope, not looking for him either. Let's see. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
We've been over this. I'm not going to the left. Unlike left
This was
doors.
not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
You know...
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
First open door on my left, huh?
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
So I shouldn't press the button. The beautiful, shiny button. The jolly, candy-like button. Yeah, I'm pushing it. Whoa. Where are we going?
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
Mr. Narrator, are you sure about that? That sounded a little, okay.
Oh, no.
Yep.
No, it's to the right. My mistake.
Are you sure about this?
No, no, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
So where do I go?
It's clearly... Oh, dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
That looks like a generator. I don't... And an armored car? How did that even get... Oh, okay, I see the rolling door behind it. Okay, this is new and different. Wow! I saw this from below!
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler.
I've seen
Quick,
it.
Stanley, close your eyes.
I've seen this already.
Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable.
But I've already seen
rather
this.
than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense,
walkways.
we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track,
But
Okay, from the top.
I don't want to stop. You jerk.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What could it mean?
Stanley
What could
decided
it
to go to
mean?
the
What
meeting
could it
room.
mean?
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Not going to the left. I'm telling you right now. Not a chance I'm going...
When Stanley... Wait, what?
The hell?
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
There's nothing to
Did
change.
you move the story somewhere, or...
I had to
Hold
move
on.
this.
Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
Just open the
It
doors.
was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Yay! I'm going right. I'm gonna go over here. And I'm gonna go over here. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Ooh. Da 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 da. I've seen that picture before. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Ooh. Hey, this is new. Hey, where am I now? Oh.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I
Hey!
can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we just...
Oh.
Do we need to restart the game again?
No!
I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over
That's
again.
right.
But it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot.
Don't you do
Why
it, don't
not?
you do it, don't you... Damn it.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I don't know if I want to go again. Fine. 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 We'll go. Okay. Still not going to the left. And
Okay, yep, it's worse.
wow.
I might be
I'm
remembering
really not
this
going to the
wrong.
left.
It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Yeah, that might not be a bad idea.
Aha! I knew we'd
Whoa,
missed
blue.
something. The story. Here it comes.
Whoa. Wait a minute.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other
That
way and retrace
turn-
our steps.
That... what? 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 Alright, this is messing with my head now. What the hell? Did I walk into a creepypasta?
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building.
Yeah, this looks like a horror
Is that
movie.
correct? Do you remember, Stanley?
Yep.
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Yeah!
Congratulations! I know you
I
put in
win!
a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
Woohoo!
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
Hey.
Okay? I'm
didn't
getting
cheat.
weirded out by whatever this place is.
Yeah.
I don't care what might happen this time. I have to
No,
restart.
no, don't you do it. What the hell is this?
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Oh. So now I'm playing Final Fantasy 13. Okay. Okay. Let's play Final Hallway 13. Okay. Wait a minute. Maybe not. I never went. Okay, Mr. Narrator, you have piqued my curiosity. I've never gone this way before. Dun, da, 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 da.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward,
Around
Stanley,
the box.
to destiny.
Da, 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 da.
Nope. Here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story?
Yep.
Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is, in fact, a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa.
Maybe.
Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
What the hell? Oh, okay. Oh, I don't care. Here we go. Music rocks. Down here, and on the ceiling. And I have no idea what's going on, and I don't care. Whoa.
Cut the music. Go back and look at that fern.
But,
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Study! Got it. Can we have the music back? That was awesome traveling music.
Wait, what?
But
we're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Okay, this is the top line, so I go this way. I go this way. And here we are again! Woo!
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore.
Don't
To hell
you
with
dare.
it. Restart.
Don't.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay. You know, things have gotten so weird, I don't mind working with you now. Let's see what there is. It's kind of...
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging
Yay!
a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything.
It could
What do
be,
you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination.
Am I?
Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
How did I make that many right turns? Now left. Alright.
Oh, no, not you again.
Lord.
Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
I don't appear to have much choice about whether I acknowledge it or not. It's going where we're going. Whoa! Is this like a physical thing? Like breaking through the ceiling? Okay. Hey!
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Do I have to?
Okay, so I know that each door has to
okay.
lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let's ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
How many times have I told you the right door is always the way to go? And...
oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me?
Hey, now you know how I feel.
Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this.
Too bad.
I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Good for you.
And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
You could open a door.
So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree?
No.
I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
Eventually?
Well, in the meantime...
Ow! Ow. Ow. What the heck was that?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, my aching head, that noise. Oh, jeez.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, come on, frame rate. Quit bogging down. Actually, the video's getting a little long. I think I'm going to cut here for today and give my poor computer a chance to restart since it's starting to get a little laggy-jaggy. I want to thank you all for watching. That was probably the most bizarre thing I've played in quite a while. But, we'll see how many more endings we can discover over the course of the next few videos. I don't want to hang on this game for too long. I don't want people to get really bored of it. So I'll probably be moving on to something else fairly soon. Anybody has any suggestions? Something I could pick up on Steam for cheap? Flash game? PS3 game they might be interested in? Please just comment below on what you think I should play next. But until next time, I want to thank you all for watching, and keep your nose in the wind and your tail to yourself. Goodbye.